in 1974 came the biggest development yet in the Easter Bathurst bike races, when the Australian Racing Drivers Club abandoned their traditional Easter Monday date. It set the scene for an all-motorcycle Easter for the first time since 1953, and it turned out to be the most dramatic in the circuit's history. Once again, it was the advent of a new Yamaha racer that altered the course of history, this time the fearsome 700cc four-cylinder TZ750 that had been developed for Daytona in the USA and the new European 750 formula. No fewer than 11 of these new missiles arrived at Bathurst, but two stood out from the rest, those of Queenslander Greg Hansford and Sydney's rising star Warren Willing.
The first year I was there, I was riding a 650 Triumph in a Norton frame, Triton, old cast iron 650, and I was in the unlimited C grade, which at that time had 200 starters, and they split it up into two 100 groups, and I drew the back of the first 100, which was pretty good because the old Triumph, when it got to Conrod Straight, as the RPM needle went up, the oil pressure went down, so that was the end of it.
Two American riders, Pat Hennon and Ron Grant, plus several top New Zealanders also entered in pursuit of a share of the record $20,000 prize money. But in the 20-lap Unlimited Grand Prix, it was all Hansford and Willing, the pair staging a monumental battle for the entire race distance, smashing an incredible 9 seconds from the lap record. Lap after lap, the pair raced nose to tail, and into Murray's Corner for the final time, Hansford had his nose in front, but Willing judged the drive to the line to perfection and took the win by mere inches to a tumultuous reception by the record crowd.
The bike cost $3,400 with all the spare parts, and that Bathurst weekend I won about $4,500, that was the first of the big money Bathurst. Big money, it was $10,000 in prize money or something like that.
The new 750s proved they were the fastest, most spectacular machines on earth. But at the opposite end of the scale, the 1974 meeting also saw the introduction of a race for historic machines, with many former greats on the grid and even stars like Ron Toombs and Jack Ahern in the field. The following year, police set up roadblocks for what was termed a licence check, involving every motorcycle entering or leaving the circuit. It led to some heated confrontations and would have severe repercussions in the future.
Bathurst was dangerous, but it was most dangerous up on the hill around the campfires late at night. So I was back to the hotel to get ready for the next day.
Inexorably, the bikes had edged closer and closer to the magic 100 miles per hour lap, and in 1976 it came. In a sign of the growing status of the Easter event, the Yamaha factory sent a full work 750 for its main test rider, Ikejuru Takai, while Kawasaki did the same with a work 750 for Masahiro Wada. What was not expected was the opposition provided to the work stars by Willing on his home-tuned 750. In the opening clash, the Bathurst Unlimited, Willing lasted only one lap before being forced to pit with a slipping clutch. With this rectified, he charged back into the race and carved an incredible 6 seconds off his own lap record to record 2 minutes 17 seconds, the first ever lap in excess of 100 miles per hour average. The meeting also saw star performances by the sons of two of the track's previous heroes, Rob Hinton, who won the 250 and 350 Grand Prix, and Ray Quincy, who was second on each occasion. And while Alex Campbell took a sidecar double, a new name also appeared in the results. Former motocross rider Jeff Taylor on a Kawasaki engine outfit built by Peter Campbell. Taylor and his passenger Barry Fraser would go on to completely dominate the three-wheel classes at Mount Panorama for the next 8 years.
Hansford, Willing, Takai, it was, to me, Bathurst was the race you had to do. Everyone lived for Bathurst, and it was probably the best race to go in and win, and loved the atmosphere, camping up there and just getting up on top of the hill and seeing the people. It was a buzz. I think the biggest memories were just getting involved with some of the crowd up the top. On the nightlife was an interesting adventure. And racing around there as a young bloke, seeing the crowds, flying over the top through Philimy Park, and just seeing that was a lot of spectators, and yeah, it was a big buzz. And every year I went there and I raced. My first meeting was '76, and I raced every year right through till the last one in '88, and then they had a break for a while, and then I went back in '94, I think it was, and did one more meeting there. It's a shame the place isn't still going again. I guess, like a dangerous track, but it's how you treat it. You treat it with a bit of respect. It's got a lot of memories for me, and it's probably one of my favourite tracks.
The Yamaha factory again sent Ikejuro Takai to Bathurst for 1977, and there was no one who could live with a Japanese star, although locals Ray Quincy and the Sale brothers did their best.
I made a tactical error by going down the left-hand side. He went down the right-hand side of the straight, so when he did go past, there was no chance for me to slipstream him. So the moral of the story is always go down the centre of the straight, let the faster guy go past so you can get in his slipstream. But anyway, had a wonderful time there. It was great fun when it lasted.